Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is on this look here. I'm so happy with how it came out. I'm living for this green because it's not too crazy in your face. It's that softer pastel tone. I just feel like for this time of the year it's good to bring a little bit of colour to my channel. So if you want to see how I do this look, then please keep watching. So I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs Primer 2 Prime. This is the invisible primer and it smells like coconuts, so who wouldn't love it? But I used to wear this before, probably longer than a year ago. I used to wear it and I remember I liked it then. It doesn't smell like coconuts anymore. Okay, scrap that. It doesn't smell like coconuts. I thought it did. I thought I remembered it smelling like coconuts. Maybe it's a different one. But I'm going to give this a go anyway and we'll see. It feels nice. It doesn't feel like it's drying my skin out or anything like that. As always, I will keep you up to date with the primer because I don't like to just say straight away how I like it, because I feel like you just need to wear it for a while and see how it wears and how it lasts. For foundation, I'm going to use the Hourglass and the Nars foundation like I did the last time. So just put the Hourglass on first. I don't have a reason as to why I mix these. Sometimes I just like mixing a liquid with a stick. It's just a thing that I like to do. There is no rhyme or reason for it. It's just one of those things. And now I put the Nars foundation just on the back of my beauty blender and then just blend it together on the skin. So the Hourglass stick foundation, the colour of that one is Bisque. And the Nars one, this is the shade Fiji. I do now see why people like to use beauty blenders for their foundations. I'm kind of into it. I could be converted. It does take longer though, for sure. It takes longer to blend, but it does give a really, really nice finish. So I'm going to use my Shape Tape in the shade Light to highlight and conceal. And then just blending that with the Beauty Blender as well. And I'm going to try, I haven't done this before, but as you know I usually use cream contour to contour. But I'm going to try using a darker Shape Tape to contour just to see. This is the shade Deep. I don't know if this is gonna be... Oh, okay, that colour could be good. I'm gonna blend this with a brush. This is just a Tarte brush, just a small little brush. So... Okay, maybe I put too much on. Okay, I'm just going to take the end of my sponge just to kind of blend that in a little more. Okay, this is nice. I'm going to take my Laura Mercier brightening powder and I'm going to use this to set my concealer. And then just to go over the dark Shape Tape, I'm using the Chocolate Soleil bronzer from Too Faced. And this brush I'm going to use is a Morphe R7 brush, so it's just a nice big fluffy brush. So we're just going to buff this product on and just like warm up the skin, make it a bit more bronzy. First thing I'm doing is taking some soft ochre from Mac and I'm just going to use this to prime my lids. I'm just going to start with a transition shade and this is the shade Birkin from Anastasia. So I'm just going to start by working this in the crease. I'm using this palette from Sigma. It's called Creme de Couture. This is perfect palette for like all these spring pastel shades. I'm going to take a bit of this shade here. It's the orange shade called Ginger Pumpkin. And I'm just going to put a little bit of this in the crease too. So for my lid, I'm going to use this soft, like greeny shade called Almond Pear. But I also need a base to enhance the shade as much as possible. So I'm going to use the Urban Decay eye base. This is in the shade Freebase, so it's just a white eye base. So I'm just going to put some on my hand and then just use a brush to apply it because I don't want it to be too thick. I don't want it to be too much. So at least this way I can control how much product goes on the lid. The flat brush is a Makeup Addiction Classic Shader brush. And I'm just going to blend the edges with a fluffy brush that has no product on it. And then I'm going to go straight in with the Almond Pear shade. I'm blending it out with the first brush I use. This is a Weave 228 brush. And I'm going to grab a little bit more of the orange. Now I'm going to take the yellow shade, which is called Mare Lemon, and I'm just going to use this in the inner corner. Bring it back a little bit onto the green. So I'm going to do a wing today because I feel like it's been a little while since I did one. So I'm going to use the Tarte Tartiest eyeliner. So it's like the double duo one, but I just used the one that has like the felt tip pen. So we're just going to go ahead and do a wing. So now that I have my wing on, I'm going to do the underneath. So I'm taking this pencil from Makeup Geek. It's called Mint and it's the exact same colour as the lid. So I'm just going to use this as my base for underneath the eye. And then I'm going to go on top and add my shadow. So once you have it on, I just blend it out with a little definer brush. And then I'm going to go back on top with the green shade that I used on the lid. So I think I'm just going to define underneath the eye a little bit, and I'm going to take a little bit of this dark brown shade and I'm just using a small definer brush. This is a Marc Jacobs, it's called the Smudge. I'm just going to lightly define the lash line. I just kind of want to add a little bit more definition to the lower part of the eye. Now that we have that done, I'm just going to go and add my mascara. This is the Marc Jacobs mascara. I'm going to take some of the Marc Jacobs Deja Blue and put this in my waterline. So I'm going to go in with my Hoola powder from Benefit. We're going to use this just to contour my cheekbones. I'm just going to add a little bit of Fix Plus just for some extra hydration on my skin. Ooh, that feels good. So I just got this Nars highlight palette yesterday. I haven't even swatched the shades, so I'm going to use this today for my highlight. I'm going to start with the middle shade. Let's see how that works. Oh, this is pretty. I like the formula of this. It's very sheeny, you know, like it gives you the sheen of a highlight. Some of them are quite glittery or quite pigmenty, they have pieces in them, whereas this is legit like just like a sheen to the skin. I'm living for this formula. I'm gonna mix a little bit of the light one in with this too, just to give it a bit more. Ooh. So for my lips, I'm just using a gloss. This is the Marc Jacobs gloss in the shade Skin Deep. So that is it for today's tutorial. I hope you like this look. Hope you like the colour. I'm going to do a few more colourful looks because it's spring and I'm just liking all these really soft pastel, cool tone shades. I just think they're just fun and I feel like this is just the right time of the year to rock them. So that's what I'm gonna do. As always, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one.